Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka the Weather Gamer, bringing you NCL Blitzle Season 5, Week 2. Your Chicago Beartics taking on Russ and the Olympique Lairon FC. Coming off that dominant 4-0 win versus Marker, hopefully, it is Marker. Hopefully we can continue to build off of that and get on a roll here. Sorry, I'm picking up my headphones because I keep bumping them. Sit, stay, good. Team we're rocking out here with Mega Glade, Genesect, Zero Aura, Polytoad, Uxie, Kabutops, Garbodor, Goodra, Comfey, Mandibuzz, and Talonflame. And to show you the team ahead of time, Russ has Mega Aggron, Pheromosa, which is not allowed any items, Mimikyu, Kyurem, Meloetta, Swellow, Rotom Frost, T-Tar, Volcanion, Nidoking, and Quilladin. So I'm going to go ahead and slide this over here. That way you guys can, or I can talk about it still. So leading us off again is Flyzy, Talonflame with Gale Wings, Brave Bird, Flare Blitz, Roost, and Willow. Speed stat wise, we are faster than Swellow. The attack stat was all I needed to OHKO or 2KO, you know, that's how I normally run it, and then the rest went into HP. T-Tar comes in on this every single time. Every single time T-Tar comes in. Or Aggron. Volcanion could come in, but Volcanion doesn't really want to take a +2 Z Brave Bird. So I'm pretty confident Volcanion is not coming in on me every time, but T-Tar will. And because T-Tar is coming in on me every single time, I Will-O-Wisp. And then I burn the T-Tar, and then the T-Tar is useless. And then Talonflame leaves, and then I take out T-Tar, and then then Talonflame can pretty much run off however it wants. Z Brave Bird obviously will just destroy Pheromosa. Flare Blitz will do a good chunk to the majority of his team. Z Brave Bird killing Volcanion. Z Brave Bird will hit Nidoking hard. Z Brave Bird will hit Kyurem hard. Like, knock it off, please. Sit. Okay, you're fine. You don't need to go outside. Again, Aggron and T-Tar are kind of the two things that just sit in the way of this thing from being able to go off again like it did last week. So, and putting Kyurem in range is also something I'll need to do. So, but yeah, I'm enjoying Talonflame after 1 week, so I'm kind of like forcing it again, which might not be the best thing, but. Do have Mega Glade here. Speed stat wise, we outspeed Mimikyu, and Kyurem, he has no base 100 speed, so and everything else is faster at that point. Pheromosa and Swellow are both way too fast for me to even try to speed creep. I did go Jolly Nature because I don't need the full, or I don't need the Adamant to guarantee kills. Rest of the 236 attack was all I needed, and then gave myself some bulk. Swords Dance, Close Combat, Shadow Sneak, and Knockoff. I get an SD up and I go. Like, assuming that there's no Swellow or I take out Swellow, I just can win once Swellow goes down. Close Combat rips Aggron at +2. Unless he's fully defensive Aggron, but I'm expecting probably especially defensive Aggron, because Aggron is just so damn bulky defensively anyways. Close Combat will rock Pheromosa. Mimikyu can't take a +2 sneak or a knockoff. I need to get that thing's disguise busted ASAP. If I'm set up with Glade, that Mimikyu has to attack me. There's no way he can afford to set up If he sets up, it's just a poor play because I'll knock off and then I'm faster and then I knock off again and he dies if I'm at +2. Kyurem can't take a +2 CC. Mellow Ed doesn't want to take a +2 CC or a +2 knockoff. Swellow doesn't want to take +2 knockoff, but I have to catch Swellow coming in. Rotom doesn't want to take CC. T-Tar can't take CC. Regular +2 CC, he'll just rip it. Volcanion doesn't want to take a +2 knockoff. Nidoking doesn't want to take knockoff followed by CC. Or actually, Nidoking doesn't want to take knockoff followed by sneak. Because his +2 Gallade is just dummy broken. It just is super, super hard hitting. So my opportunities to set up are in front of Kyurem, in front of Rotom, and in front of T-Tar. Like Gallade, Talonflame comes in, I burn T-Tar, Gallade comes in, T-Tar has to run as I Swords Dance, and then it's just, if there's no Swellow, it's just game over at that point. So, that's really what stops me from setting up, is that Swellow. We do have Life Orb Triage. This is standard Comfey, just the standard Showdown set, except I swapped out Hidden Power Fire for Hidden Power Ground. Priority Draining Kiss, Priority Giga Drain. If I get a Calm Mind up, I'm just doing even more damage, especially with the Life Orb. Hidden Power Ground is there for Aggron trying to switch in. My goal is to kind of bait that Aggron in, chip it down, and then clean it off with something. If I can get a Calm Mind up, like in front of Pheromosa, potentially I could get a Calm Mind up, then I just do a hell of a lot of damage across the board, especially if he's Special King. I can just do a hell of a lot of damage. Hidden Power Ground also to clip that King. Giga Drain with priority will take Volcanion down pretty hard. Priority Draining Kiss, Pheromosa dies. T-Tar is not going to want to take it. Kyurem can't really take it. Meloetta, if it transforms, can't take Draining Kiss, especially at +1. Mimikyu does not want to have its disguise broken by priority that way, so I'm going to try and make Comfey go. I'm going to make it go. I just have to remove Aggron and Nidoking, and then once those are gone, Comfey sets up, and Comfey goes to work. Like, this is Joey right here. Poke-Aim Joey. This is a Wombo combo of his that I am trying to make work. Surprisingly, the Goodra did really well last week, so I'm bringing Goodra again this week, but I'm offensive Goodra, not defensive. I'm Specs with Gooey, because if he makes especially Pheromosa, if he makes contact with me, that's really, really good, because Gooey will slow his team down. I'd love to get Pheromosa slowed down. I'd love to get Swellow slowed down. If he's Scarfed King, I'd love to get that thing slowed him down if he's going to hit me physically. Scarfed Kyurem, which isn't going to be physical, but you get the point. If I can slow some things down and get to where some of my other mons can have speed, that would be great. Fire Blast, Draco, Thunder, and Sludge Wave with Specs. Specs Fire Blast 2 shots Aggron. Any hit kills Pheromosa. Mimikyu can't take Specs Sludge Wave once I break its disguise. Kyurem does not take a Specs Draco. Meloetta does not want to take a Draco. Swellow does not want to take a Specs Thunderbolt. Rotom doesn't want to take the Specs Fire Blast. T-Tar, especially AV T-Tar, again, comes in free on this pretty much. Draco is the hardest way I can hit it. But if I get that early burn off on T-Tar, then, like, who cares? So, the early burn on T-Tar would be great, because then he can't really do much back to me. Volcanion doesn't want to take the Specs T-Bolt. And I'm so specially defensive as is already. Like, I can take whatever Volcanion wants to throw at me. Nidoking does not want to get a Draco dropped on its head, and Quilladin really doesn't want to take a Slug Wave. So, offensive Gudra can put in work, especially if I break Mimikyu's Disguise. Like, if Gudra can do what it did last week and just break his team down, then Gallade, Talonflame, Comfey can all three come in at the end and just, like, do their thing. We are bringing defensive Mandibuzz again. The speed is so I can outspeed the Aggron and taunt it. This is probably my designated lead, just because it does so much annoying shenanigans. The Rocky Helmet plus Taunt forces Aggron to hit me repeatedly, and Aggron doesn't want to hit me. It's gonna take Rocky Helmet damage, and because of how bulky I am, I live everything. And I can just roost off damage to stall out his Stone Edges and force him into heavy slamming and stall that out, especially with me taunting him. Roost for recovery. U-turn to pivot, because more than likely he goes either Rotom or probably Rotom or Kyurem are his two best bets here to beat Mandibuzz. So I just U-turn on him, if that's the case. It's literally Mandibuzz is here to be annoying, as usual. I'm going to take down a Mega Aggron with Mandibuzz, potentially. It sucks that I can't Toxic it, because I'd run Toxic and just Toxic Aggron. It'd be really, really nice if he's Drain Punch Mimikyu and thinks that he can come in and set up on me, knowing that I am probably not carrying Foul Play, especially if I reveal the U-turn early. It would be wonderful if he thinks that he can come in and set up on Mimikyu, if he thinks I'm no attack or something. Because then I just U-turn, break its Disguise, and bada bing, bada boom, bada bang. Here we go. Talonflame comes in with full health, and Gale Wings the crap out of that, or yeah, so Politoed's coming. It's awkward that Politoed is coming the way it is. I've been struggling to pick a 6th Mon. I had Kabutops, I had Zeraora, I've got Politoed now. Like, I've just been juggling who's gonna come as the 6th Mon, and I just decided Politoed's the best. It walls Special Volcanion, like Specs Volcanion, it walls Specs to Kyurem, Scald, Hidden Power Ground, Toxic Rest, Hidden Power, I Toxic Volcanion and Hidden Power it. I can Hidden Power Ground Aggron switching in. Scald will kill Flaramosa. Mimikyu doesn't want to come in and get burned. It does damage to Kyurem, does damage to Swallow, does damage to Rotom Frost, does damage to T-Tar. He doesn't want to get burned there. Nidoking doesn't want to take a Scald. This is also for special Nidoking, barring Thunderbolt. I am Rest of Chesto to try and heal myself once and keep myself alive. But yeah, it's awkward. This is kind of an awkward match for me.
Would you stop whining, please? You do not need to go outside. You've been out 3 times already this morning. You're just wanting to get out of my room and play, and we'll go play as soon as this video's done, okay? We will go play as soon as this video's done. This is the last one I gotta record this morning, okay?
Thank you, child. Sorry, my dog is just weird. She does not like being in my room in the mornings, but at night she could care less, so. But yeah, that's the team. Hopefully we can pick up a win and move to 2-0. I'd love to start a season 2-0 finally. It's been a while, so. Check out the match tomorrow. I'll check with Russ and see if he's got a YouTube. If he does, check that out below, or Twitter or something. Check that out below. Check out Luca and Jaden down below. Weather Gamer Discord, best place to hang out with me outside these videos. With all that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. See you guys next time.